tier list time. Well. Welcome back to my domain. And today, I've got another tier list yet again. This is going to be a good one. It's going to be a juicy one. There's a lot of different items on this tier list. And the category I'm doing today is condiments. There's not really much talking to do. Let's just dive straight into this. So, the first condiment is obviously going to be ketchup. Ketchup is the most iconic condiment. There's no single household that doesn't have ketchup. There's no restaurant that doesn't have ketchup. Ketchup is everywhere. It's the standard condiment, and it's extremely mid, in my opinion. I think it deserves very mid tier. I think it deserves C. I've never been that big of a fan of ketchup. It always just existed. If it's there, then I'll use it. But if it's not, then I'm not going to go out of my way to get ketchup. Yellow mustard is next. And yellow mustard is good. But I think it's only there to really pair with ketchup. Other than that, yellow mustard by itself isn't really all that good. But paired with ketchup on a hot dog, it's amazing. Yellow mustard also gets a C right next to ketchup. Next, we have hot mustard. Now, I don't like hot mustard. I don't think there's any redeeming qualities about hot mustard. I just think it tastes disgusting. I think it tastes like dirt. It's just not good. This is actually going to get a straight up F for me. And honey mustard is next, which this is a superior dipping sauce. I'll get that out of the way. This is such a good dipping sauce. It has a great flavor. It makes the perfect sweet and salty combo with whatever you're dipping with. And it's just so good. It's perfect. Honey mustard gets an S tier. Next we have ranch, a very loved condiment. And I never really was a fan of ranch. Same thing with ketchup. If ranch is there, I'll have it. But if it's not, I'm not going to go out of my way for ranch. I do prefer blue cheese dressing a lot more. Ranch is very mediocre. It's going to go next to ketchup and yellow mustard and C. Now, talking about blue cheese dressing. This is a really good dipping sauce for fries, nuggets, and especially wings. This is my preferred dipping sauce for wings. I know there's a huge ranch versus blue cheese debate, but this is my preferred, in my opinion. So blue cheese gets an A for me. Barbecue sauce is next. Now, same thing with ranch. This is a very loved dipping sauce, but a little too overpowering for me. It's a little too sweet for me. I only eat barbecue sauce when I'm committed to it. When I'm eating a dish that's meant to have barbecue sauce in it, I won't use this as dip, personally. But it does taste really good, and whatever the barbecue sauce is in makes it really good, so it's going to get a B for me. Next, we have jam. Now, I do respect jam a lot because it's not that sweet. It's actually very, very subtle. You don't need a lot of jam to like it. You don't need a lot of jam on whatever you're putting on, like a piece of bread, for example, to make it taste good. I think it is a very solid spread. It's a very solid condiment. It comes in several flavors, but not all of them are great, so this is going to get an A for me. Next is peanut butter. I mean, do I really have to say much about peanut butter? It's peanut butter. Like, it's an S. Peanut butter is a peak condiment. I don't care what anyone says. It's a very baseline, like, you cannot go wrong with some peanut butter. Crunchy's better, by the way. Next, we have syrup. Now, or syrup, however you want to say it. I sparingly use syrup. Just like barbecue sauce, it's very overpowering and a little too sweet for me, in my personal opinion. Syrup needs to be paired with butter in order to be good, and it's only really good on pancakes and waffles. But syrup itself isn't bad. It's actually really good, so it's going to get a B for me. Alright, mayonnaise. You either love or hate mayonnaise, and I absolutely love it. I think it needs to be on a sandwich, or else it just tastes like I'm eating the Sahara Desert. It's the perfect base to any sandwich. This is an easy S for me. Hot sauce gets an S, just for existing, even if it's not perfect. I put hot sauce in almost every savory meal that I eat. I absolutely love hot sauce. Most kinds of it, too. Besides sriracha, I don't understand the hype about sriracha. I think it tastes like crap. Hot sauce is an easy S. Soy sauce is next. Soy sauce is very good, but it scares the crap out of me. You can literally die from the amount of salt in a bottle of soy sauce, and I can easily eat rice or sushi without it. Like, if it never existed, I wouldn't mind. It gets a D for me. Salsa is next. Salsa is literally only good with tortilla chips or corn chips. Other than that, if you put salsa in anything else, I'm not gonna eat it. Salsa anywhere else is just disgusting to me. Salsa honestly gets an E. And last but not least is relish. Now, relish fell off hard. This used to be so gas, but not only is it too little too sweet for me, but there's so many other good sauces now. It's gonna get a D for me. Now, I have a couple honorable mentions that I might put on the list, but they aren't written down, so I gotta do a little brainstorming here, live on camera. So, the first honorable mention is marshmallow fluff. Now, I was thinking about marshmallow fluff as I was writing this, and I just didn't think I would rank it, but maybe I should, because as a kid I remember loving marshmallow fluff. I remember putting marshmallow fluff on like sandwiches. I remember just scooping it and just eating it. But now it's just marshmallow. Let's just stick with C for now. Marshmallow fluff would go into a C, and yum yum sauce is the other one. Now, if you eat sushi a lot, you know about yum yum sauce. Sushi is so good with yum yum sauce, it's almost impossible to eat it without it, in my opinion. It's like a creamy, sweet, and salty sauce that's just amazing. It just tastes amazing. Yum yum sauce, like I said, it's really only good with sushi or maybe even rice, but I will put it at an A. And that's going to be it for my condiment tier list. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this one, because I will gladly make more of these. I'll see you guys in the next one.